Let's look at this multi-purpose air fryer oven with a view to using it in our motorhome. Hi folks, I'm Roger from Offgrid, and in this episode we're going to be looking at this oven that we bought recently to use in our motorhome. We actually used it for about 10 days traveling through Scotland and Wales, and put it through its paces, and I have to say I'm really pleased with this. But what we ran it on a 3 kVA Multiplus in our motorhome, and that coped absolutely fine. But now we've connected it to our 2 kVA Multiplus, and I want to see how well this does. So it's faux hair. That's the make of it. We'll put a link in the bio so that in case you're interested. So you got a few things: your timer, very elementary, your temperature, the function, and you've got quite a number of things. So you can toast with it, you can bake, you can run it as an air fryer or a rotisserie. Actually comes with a rotisserie device. So multifunction, which is quite nice because, when you get an air fryer, it's just an air fryer, but this has got a lot more that you can do with it. And then of course the speed, this would be pertaining to your rotisserie. Okay, so to test this, let's take out 2 slices of bread that we are going to toast. And just see how this thing copes with a 2 kVA Multiplus. So I'm going to put the 2 slices of bread here. Let's set this thing up to toast. It's set on toast at the moment. Temperature, I'll leave it 170. And let's put on about 10 minutes onto the clock. Straight away, the inverter is coming on, as you can see, inverting, and it's got a load of 1716. So the oven is rated at 1700, so this is quite good that it's within that range. I mean, normally I'd prefer to have 2 batteries. This thing is only running on 1 battery. I'd normally prefer 2 batteries, but this will be okay. And that amount, drawing that, is fine. As you can see, it equates to 186 amps that it is drawing from the system. There is a notification, so I'll be interested to see what the notification is. No current events. Okay. Let's come back to the overview. And everything looks fine there. I was wondering why it had shown red, and there is an alarm showing on the Multiplus. I'm not sure why the alarm is showing there because it's not actually reporting it, but that seems to be fine. It's actually coping, and the oven is working fine. The bread should be toasting in a few minutes. Let's go and see why it's showing red there. So if we go to that, we go to the product page, and down there we'll see the alarm status. And it is showing that there was an overload. I think when it started up, there was quite a high surge, and it showed an overload, but now it's absolutely fine. So there were it is working absolutely fine, no problem. Still drawing around about 1700. So that's making a bit of toast. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this to air fryer because that's what I'd really like to see, how much this actually draws as an air fryer. And again, put it back on. And as you can see, in the air fryer mode, we're still drawing about 1700. So running off this 2 kVA inverter, absolutely fine, no problems. Been running for 2-3 minutes now, so let's go and see how many amps. So we've consumed 11 amp hours, so not too bad. Right, we ran this for about 3 minutes or so. It's really hot inside. The toast is already starting to get quite dry, so it would toast this fairly quickly. And yeah, really pleased with it. So if you're considering an oven like this in your motorhome, we actually had some folk recently that are considering taking their gas oven out and replacing the gas oven with something like this. It's in many ways more versatile. And yeah, if you're doing like a conversion or upgrade or something like that, this is well worth considering We lost some counter space when we put this in, but there again, you can actually put things on the top of it. And so we found it gets a little bit warm at the back where the hot air comes out, but the rest of this didn't get that hot. So you don't need to worry too much about what you put onto it, and it works really well. So not too heavy. I don't know in terms of exact weight, but it's not that heavy to add in. And it has a rotisserie feature if you wanted to do chicken, so you can do your Sunday roast while you're on the road. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with this, and very definitely a good upgrade to our motorhome. We used to have an old little mini oven. I would highly recommend this, and running off a 2 kVA Multiplus. It runs off our 3 kVA in the motorhome also, obviously without any problem at all. And we don't have any alarms, so I think the surge on the startup caused this to alarm that it had an overload just for a second, but that's fine. It settled down to about 1,700 watts that it was drawing, and that's well within the capability of the Multiplus. So pleased with that, highly recommended. So hopefully that was useful, and we'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.